Hey Vogue, I'm Helena Christensen and I'm going to take you through my skincare routine and also the way I put makeup up, the beauty steps for an exotic tropical beach night. And first I'm going to put little clips in my hair. The first step is the Silk Life Silk Soothing Spray. It's infused with silk and it leaves your skin basically feeling extremely silky and it gives you a wonderful sheen. Just kind of dab it on like this. And I always use the rest of what's in my hands on neck, chest, and the hands, shoulders, and elbows. So the next step is Dr. Loretta's Essence. Put a tiny bit in the palm of my hands. And again, basically just press it onto my skin. And hands and elbows. I was a late bloomer in both skin products and makeup. I had maybe one perfume and then frosty pink lips and one cobalt blue mascara. Those frosty lips were basically hideous. I'm gonna put this Skin Science serum on my face. I just like when your skin looks dewy and shiny, when your own skin sort of gets to be the main feature of your makeup look. So with the Skin Science, I also like to massage my face at the same time. It's actually something I love doing if I have a little extra time in the morning. Make it a massage moment as well, where I stimulate my skin and basically do a little lymphatic drainage. I started discovering products, I guess, in my early 20s when I moved to Paris and everything sort of just exploded. All the catwalks, all the shoots. And this was in the 90s. It was heavy makeup, 4 times fake eyelashes sometimes, where you could barely keep your eyes open. And of course, wearing that much makeup every day made your skin sometimes flare up or feel very sensitive. So yeah, I discovered skin products out of necessity, basically. My love for products has not stopped since then. I'm now gonna put on a brand I really love, Allies of Skin. This one is a brightening serum. Doesn't matter how much I cover my face with sunscreen, lots of freckles pop out. I love freckles, but also sunspots. So, you know, I just use a bit of the brightening serum on parts of my face and the chest, absolutely, where I get more brown spots. I'm gonna add a bit of moisturizer by Tata Harper. The way you can smell something and you just, you know, dive right into memories from your life. Tata Harper's products have this beautiful, it's almost calming and soothing, the smell of a product. And so when I put them on my face, I just try to breathe it in at the same time. Next, a little eye cream. And this happens to be from a Danish brand called Rudolf Care. And I dab a little on as well. It's always good to sort of get a little movement in your face, which has so many muscles. If you're on Instagram, there's a constant popping up of how many exercises you can do with your face muscles. And for some reason, it looks so great when the person in the feed does it, and I'll be in front of a mirror trying to, you know, hold my mouth still and move certain little tiny muscles around my face. It looks ridiculous, and I'm not sure it does anything, but at the same time, it makes sense that you train your body, but you forget to train your face, and so I'm trying to do something about that. This is one of my favorite face oils. You know, women are very natural in Denmark and they love using pure organic products. And this one is from a company called Sara Copenhagen. When I put the ingredients on, I just really like pressing them in rather than rubbing them in. I feel that kind of helps with getting the blood to flow. Actually, when I wake up in the morning, I usually will lie with my face hanging over the edge of the bed to sort of, get the blood going up to the face. And then I do some neck exercises because, again, we sit way too much in front of computers and with our phones. The final moisturizer, which is very souffle-like, this texture, and I love souffles. So just the name alone made me want to try it. So clean smelling, and it just glides on your skin beautifully. So the final step in my skincare routine is the Silk Life sunscreen. I am trying to be very disciplined about protecting my skin because I'm a very outdoorsy person. So yes, especially the nose, because it always gets very red. I'm going for a sort of very exotic, beachy look. I like when your skin looks like it's been kissed by the sun. So I'm gonna start with this and shake it very well. Westman Atelier, you just need so little to give you that glow. If I remember my first runway, I believe it was Valentino. I got an offer to go to Paris, and from a very small agency, I really was not that interested in the whole fashion business at that point at all, but into photography. So I figured if I go to Paris and this works out somehow, then I can take photos at the same time and learn from the photographers. So I said yes and went to Paris and booked the Valentino show. I even think it was Valentino Couture, which is pretty insane to think about now, that the first time I stepped on the runway was in these unbelievably beautiful haute couture dresses that had been fit on my body. Coming from Denmark, being a very sort of, almost like a hippie girl, and then straight onto the catwalk in Paris. Very surreal. It started everything, and I'm very grateful for that. I am gonna do a little bit of concealer. And this is the Lancome Tangy Doll Ultra Wear. I use my fingers for almost all the makeup I add on. I find it to be easier than using brushes. I will use a brush to basically smooth it out. I love makeup. I love colors, and I think it's so incredible that you can create like a little painting in your face. I'm gonna put this blush on because look, I mean, this color is insane. Fingers first. Makeup artists always tell you to smile when they put the blush on so they can see where your cheeks actually pop out. That's where the sun hits you as well. Before I do the rest of my face, I'm gonna take these and then I'm gonna put this on my eyelids. Just a beautiful burgundy color. It's called Mood. And I love putting something on my eyelids that just enhances the natural shadow that you already have. And it really makes your eye color pop. I am gonna use the Hourglass shimmer. And now that actually makes a big difference. I am gonna use a brush at the end here just to blend it in. Let's do a little bit of an eyeliner. That's the wrong side, the other side. A little bit of a kitten liner in the corner of your eyes. There's high heels and then there's kitten heels. There's eyeliners, and there's kitten liner. I'm just gonna use this side of the brush to blend it in. We're actually in the Bahamas. I love being near the sea and sand and sun, but it's very hot. I'm just gonna give myself a little tropical breeze. And where are we? Oh, lips. I like natural lips, but I love red lips. I'm on like a lifelong search for finding the best red color, lip colors. So this lipstick is one of the very few perfect red colors I have found in my life. And this is actually Dries van Noten. And then this beautiful red. Just dab it on first. Okay, the no makeup look just fell apart because now I definitely have makeup on. And I actually use the other end of the Merit brush. In the end, I usually just take this brush that I used to smooth out the concealer and just go over everything to blend it in. I might put a little on my neck and I might just dab some on my chest as well. Fluff up the hair. My hair just looks the best when I haven't washed it for many days. Let's just put it that way. At the end, I'm gonna add a little scent. I actually make these scents as well with a friend of mine, Elizabeth, and designed this little necklace, which has, you can see like it's a flower on top. Basically, it hangs right in between your bosom, and the heat from your body sort of interacts with the perfume oil, and the scent is so magical. And the rest I will put into my hair. So this is my sexy island look. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.